What's going on, guys? Let's go, let's go. Happy Sunday. It's your boy, Crazy Faith, son of God in the building, getting ready to drop some quick value for you guys. So, today's topic is going to be the power of sacrifice, right? The power of sacrifice. So, on a day to day basis, to get to our goals and our dreams and what we want in life, it's going to be a price that you're gonna have to pay, right? There's gonna be a price that you're gonna have to pay for your success. It's gonna require sacrifice, and maybe that's the price that you will have to pay. It's gonna cost you something, right? So my question to you guys is, what are you willing to sacrifice in order to reach your dreams and goals? What are you willing to sacrifice, right? It could be, woman, it could be not hanging out with friends too much, just to get some solitude time in with God to understand who you are. We're gonna have to sacrifice, time spent with doing things that's holding us back, right? So sometimes we might have to sacrifice spending time with our friends. Maybe we have to sacrifice, going out eating, right? Maybe we have to sacrifice certain financial decisions that we used to make, right? That's not adding up, right? Including me. I have to, budget a little bit differently. I have to start sacrificing the way I've been spending my money, right? I have to value my money more and actually start making positive decisions if I want to have a good future. It's all going to require sacrifice, right? Nothing in this life is handed it to us, right? We're going to have to, you know, sacrifice certain things, right? And it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. But this is for your dreams and goals, right? This is for you to get on the other side. It's going to require a sacrifice. And some of us are not willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gains, right? Some of us just want it handed to us, right? And that's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. I realize, on a day-to-day basis, it's gonna require some type of pain, right? Everything that you want has a price for it, right? Every single thing that we want is gonna have a price. So we're gonna have to, step out of our comfort zone and be able to pay that price if we want the things that we want, because remember, if we don't sacrifice for what we want becomes a sacrifice. So let me say that one more time. So if we don't sacrifice what we want ultimately becomes a sacrifice, right? So my question to you is, what are you truly willing to sacrifice, right? I've done sacrifice women, I sacrifice me spending times going out. I sacrificed all of that, right? I sacrificed family members. I had to cut relationships with certain family members. Certain family members are loved from a distance, right? Just because some of those family members are not adding to God's kingdom, right? Some of those family members are actually taking us away from God's kingdom, right? And we got to be aware of these things, right? Just because they're family members, we think like, oh, they good money, they good, they could be around us, but ultimately they're really separating us from the connection of God. So we always got to remember, who do we have around us? Because remember, the enemy can work through family members. So we have to always be mindful who we let around us, including me. This is something that I am also mastering, and just being okay and being at peace with my family members, but also loving them from a distance and not letting them contaminate me. Because remember, I worked hard for this, right? And remember, God created you. Your family members didn't create you. God created you. So I'd rather please God than to please my family members, right? I'd rather please God, the one who created me, rather than pleasing my family members, humbly and respectfully, right? I'd rather be in connection with God. I'd rather please God than to please them, right? Because when I please God, I'm at peace, right? When I'm pleasing people, I'm not at peace. You would never be at peace, because you know why? You can never please anyone. And if you try, you'll lose miserably. right? So we always want to understand the power of sacrifice, right? And on the other side of sacrifice is what you want, right? It may take you a little bit longer than expected. Are you okay with how long it's been? Are you at peace how long it's been? Are you at peace about it? I'm at peace about it. I'm at peace. It's still taking longer than I expected, but you know what? I'm at peace about it because I'm trusting God and God is developing me, and His timing is greater than my timing. His understanding is far greater than my understanding. So I do trust my Heavenly Father through the process, and I'm at peace about it, right? I let go of the destination and got obsessed with the journey with Him on a day-to-day basis in order to get to the destination, right? So I'm just more in the present moment at peace of how long it's been taking. I'm at peace with the sacrifice I've been sacrificing. And I'm just ultimately pushing forward on a day to day basis, one day at a time, present moment with God, right? What are we willing to sacrifice to get the things that we want?